Hey guys, welcome to Showtime here. I'm back at you with another Destiny video. Today's video consists of the Hunter Exotic Hand Cannon, the Ace of Spades. This is a SOT review of the weapon. I'm just going to show you guys some gameplay of its action in PvP and PvE. I just got the weapon yesterday, ranked it up, and it's actually pretty fun. I'm using this weapon in PvP because that's mostly what I play. At the end of the video, I'll diagnose if this weapon is indeed worthy of a good Crucible option, or if it should just be put behind other weapons, such as the Last Word or Thorn. Let's jump right into it here. So first off, you can attain this weapon by reaching rank 3 with the Gunsmith. You must complete his rank 2 quest first. It's called Back in the Saddle, which requires you to get kills with a sniper rifle while using a special weapon telemetry. I went to Mars or Venus rather. Sorry, I went to the Citadel because that's where most of the enemies just spawn. And just use my telemetry. It took maybe a couple minutes. It is easily done, and afterwards you will get yourself a pretty solid sniper in the Steel Piercer. But just like the Ace of Spades, however, it is locked to your Hunter and cannot be used by the Warlock or Titan, as they have their own class weapons. This weapon is a medium rate of fire hand cannon, which could be compared to something like the Red Hand or even a Hawk Moon, just with less impact. The sound is great. It's kind of like a Last Word type of sound, that soft muzzle barrel type sound, which I enjoy. The cosmetics are also cool too, with the black and white and the Ace of Spade logo on the sides. This weapon for me, well, it grew with me in time. At the beginning, I wasn't really a big fan of it. It did take some getting used to, of course, but with time, I believe this weapon could be good in the right hands. The perks Third Eye and Firefly make this gun a very viable option for PvP as well as PvP. While it is a great hand cannon, I found myself getting outdueled by the Last Word, which goes to show that the Last Word is still a very, very good weapon in PvP. And where the Ace of Spades succeeds in this PvP game type, so do weapons like pulse rifles and also hand cannons. And pulse rifles right now are very, very good for the meta of the game. The maps, the new Taken King maps, like Memento, and that weird floaty map, I forget what it's called, but they really made it so, not really many weapons can shine other than the pulse rifle. And I was a big Messenger fan way back when, so it's good that I get to use that. But I also want Bungie to make a game make a game mode such as PvP where all weapons can shine. So back to the hand cannon. This weapon, it's right in between, and just like everywhere else, if you're not the first choice to use it, if it's not the first weapon that you want to use, you're not going to use it. Let's be honest here. If you have a Last Word, I would recommend using it. If you have a Red Death, I would recommend using that as well. And because that's what this PvP mode is entertaining now. But and that's something that needs to be addressed. I hope they don't nerf pulse rifles. I just want them to buff other weapons as well. There's just so much more they can do with these weapons, and they're getting better. They are getting better. I would agree on that, but they're still in a place where, pulse rifles, you either have a Red Death, you either have a Hawk Saw, even full auto scout rifles, like the Doom of Chelchis, which is the new raid scout rifle, which can come with full auto, the Deadshot Luna, of course, and the Hung Jury, which in my opinion is the best scout rifle in the game, with the best perks. With Firefly, you can get rolls such as full auto on it, which I highly recommend. It was my first legendary in the Taken King, and I didn't know how good it was, so I got rid of it because I was never really a big scout rifle fan until I got the Doom of Chelchis from Oryx, which I have 5 of them, by the way, and have had to dismantle. And way to go, Bungie, with your RNG system. I thought you guys were going to take into account the stuff that we already had and maybe give us some stuff that we don't have. But you know, like all RNG, there is some luck to it. Just like exotics, I have had 5 special weapon exotics, and I have 5 invectives. So thank you very much for that. And also about 4 stags and a couple obsidian mines. No new helmets for me, but you know, I've had friends that have had very good luck with that. So, but back to the weapon. You know, it is still a great weapon. You know, the perk that allows precision kills. You know, if you get a precision kill, it'll put a bullet from your magazine into, from your reserves rather, into your magazine. That's also great. But you know, Firefly is the real deal breaker here, along with Third Eye. Firefly, you just know where you're gonna get your headshots. It's beautiful. And however, I do find myself needing ammo from time to time because of the perk. Because of that perk, the last perk, I think it's called Ace of Spades. You can tell how professional I am. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But you know, I think Bungie did make a good balance of having all the, you know, the exotic perks and not having them be overpowered. You know, it took them 9 months to nerf Thorn, and you know, something that broke the game that just should never have been there. So good job, Bungie. I commend you for that. But overall, this is a great weapon and can be used to your playstyle. It is outclassed by other weapons, but it's still a great option. So, but that is my soft review for the Ace of Spades. I will have another review on the Tlaloc for my hunter whenever I get that going. So I'm just gonna let the rest of the video play out here. I'm doing the Undying Mind Strike because apparently you only can get 3 strikes per heroic playlist. I get this, I get Tanix, and I get the Scion Flyers. So you know, I wish that they would incorporate some of the old strikes so you wouldn't have to do the legacy playlist, and you know, you could just do all of them all at once, you know, and same with the Crucible maps. It's getting really tiring having to play the same maps over and over, and I get why it's so people have to buy the Taken King, but that is another discussion for another day on, you know, I guess the morals of Bungie, and more or less it's Activision. But I'm not here to discuss politics right now. This is a review. I like to rant sometimes. So this is my second video on this channel about Destiny. If you do like it, please subscribe. If you could leave me some tips and tricks on how to get better at this, then I do appreciate it. I am not looking for money for this. I'm just doing it. I'd like to play video games, so I just thought, you know, why not record stuff and, you know, actually talk about the weapons. I'm not here to endorse these weapons or anything. This is just a normal guy. I'm a normal guy who plays Destiny, who plays video games, and I just want other normal people to hear what a normal guy has to say. I'm not doing this to be part of a YouTube partnership or anything like that. If my channel grows, then great. I'm a very humble individual. If you see me on Xbox One, it's Showtime 88, which is an L space SH0WTIME space L space 88. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support you guys give to Destiny, not to me, because this is probably maybe the second or first video that I got going. But these videos, they don't take a short while to make, so I appreciate you guys watching the video. As you can see, the great drops that I get from the end of this strike. So alright guys, well, have a good one. Thank you very much. Bye.